Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Aztecs offense. The field. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking to buy time. Throwing on the run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Dickey. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Hauls it in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Aztecs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aztecs!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the... So Missouri's offense will get the ball for the first time. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Baker. Looking to scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Oh, he's got a chance. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got an open man. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and to keep the drive going.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Baker. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Using his legs, it's Berry. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Aztecs in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Aztecs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, San Diego State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Motion from the wideout. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the catch. It's buried. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was
right down the gut of the field. The 20. Touchdown Aztecs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To the air. It's Baker. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Gonna run it. It's Barry. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. Catch in the middle. It's Sticky. On the move at the 30. Oh, there's an alley to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun. Give on the inside. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. 4th down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. You just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3-and-out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Turning it on. bulldozes his way through. He's at the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. PAT unit on the field.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
San Diego State, 42, Missouri.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
On the move, it's Berry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught in the backfield, it's Berry. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still...
Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Baker. Finds his man in the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He'll pull it down and run. Turns it on in midfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Aztecs look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Mizzou has it back, and the offense coming out on the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
He's going to throw deep right side. And his first pass is incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to be having push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the right. Gets away from what? Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the Aztecs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're setting up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Aztecs have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ford. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, it's complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Chambers. Somehow fits it into that traffic. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. They boot it away on 4th down. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll start this drive going to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quarterback extends the play. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. To the ground with the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Skips away from pressure. He's going to take off. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Aztecs had moved it inside the 20. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Whips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Punts it out of the air. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Aztecs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Aztecs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I